George, DMD and Associates. Tonight, we come to you from North Kingstown High School for a Division I matchup. Hi everyone, Frank Carpano alongside Cal Riley for tonight's high school football game between the North Kingstown Skippers and the Central Knights, the two public schools in the top division of Rhode Island Interscholastic League high school football. The other two teams are private schools, so this is like the public school championship being played here tonight.
Yeah, and also there's a lot of playoff implications, so this is such a huge game against two top teams.
Neither of the two teams playing tonight had any luck against the top two teams, LaSalle and Henrican. So this is to determine the third and fourth seed as we get ready to head into the playoffs of high school football in the state of Rhode Island. Being the top division in the state, you've got some of the top players. Who are we looking at tonight for Central?
Yeah, for Central, Demarion Kine is sort of their go-to guy, but you'll see him at running back, you'll see him at wide receiver, and you also see him out at cornerback. So he'll be all over the field making plays.
As for North Kingstown?
Braden Rogers, their quarterback. They're a pass-heavy offense. You'll see him. He's got 13 touchdowns on the year, runs that RPO system for them. Should
be a big crowd here tonight as it is senior night here at North Kingstown. What about the keys to the game? Let's start for Central.
Yeah, I think Central, they're a running team. They just need to start out running the ball well, establish that in their offense. As far as on defense, they need to keep NK's passing attack off balance, press at the line of scrimmage, throw them off schedule.
North Kingstown, the home team, what have they got to do to come away with a win?
Well, I think in a passing game, you also need to establish that run early to take some pressure off your quarterback so he doesn't have to do everything out there. As far as on defense for North Kingstown, Central runs the ball so well and they have such speed, they need to tackle well.
All right, that's the story heading into this one. We're glad that you're with us. We've got the kickoff coming up in just a few minutes when Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Eric George, DMD and Associates, continues right after this. And welcome back to the Anthony C. Perry Athletic Complex, Dick Fossa Memorial Field here at NK. And they're all wearing pink. Honor of Breast Cancer Month, month of October. Some very enthusiastic students who are here tonight trying to get their team on the winning end of this big Division I football game. And there you see the head coach of the Central Knights, Mike Washington, in his third year as head coach. Has been with the program since 2019 as its offensive coordinator. In fact, he played at Central High School, was the 2012 Player of the Year, running back. Looks like he can still do it there, Kyle.
He is in shape.
And there on the other sideline from North Kingstown, its head coach, Dave Georgie. Georgie in his first year, he's been 11 years with the program, was previously the quarterback coach, and was a former quarterback at North Kingstown. So you two guys have something in common.
We do. I get along with him well, too. I like what he's doing, and I think he's going to bring some energy to North Kingstown's program.
All right, the captains of the two teams are at midfield and getting ready for the coin flip of tonight's game. The referee is Russ Gilmartin, and the coin flip has been made. And let's see how this all washes out. So it looks like Central won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. So North Kingstown will take the opening kickoff here. Another beautiful night of football. You talk about our 8 weeks of high school football action here on Friday Night Rivals. We only had one that was kind of marginally bad night when we were at East Providence, but even though it rained all day, that 2-hour period that we had the high school football game on the air, it was like Mother Nature was looking out for us, and we didn't have any rain. Tell you what, third member of our broadcast crew is with us tonight, Ben DeCastro, down on the sideline. Hello, Ben.
Frank, welcome back to North Kingstown. It's a beautiful night. Hey, you know what? It almost felt like summer today. It's going to feel like summer even more so tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be avoiding the cramping at the end of the night. But the thing we want to hear the most from North Kingstown is the foghorn. This is something really cool. Up on top of the press box, you see a giant foghorn that goes off every time they score. Now, this foghorn, of course, they would shut the lights off while we're in the middle of it. But this foghorn was installed by the fine folks over at Safe Sea. They actually took it off an old boat. They rigged it up. Safe Sea is a local company here, so they have that foghorn. We'll be looking forward to hearing that as we go throughout the night. Back to you, Frank.
Well, that's the way to get things going here tonight. A very wonderfully sung national anthem by North Kingstown seniors Sophia Jones and Amanda Burkitz. We thank them for that, and we thank you for joining us here tonight at North Kingstown High School. Central High School, the Knights, the visiting team against the Skippers of North Kingstown. And there you see the sideline for Central, both kind of wearing the same jerseys, but you'll be able to distinguish them, as we hope we will. It's Central with the white shirts and black pants, and on the other sideline for North Kingstown, they have their black jerseys and black pants, and then what they call Vegas gold helmets.
Hey,
I like that. All right, so it's going to be Central kicking this one off as they won the toss and are going to defer until the second half. And stepping up to the tee to place the ball and getting ready to kick this one off is senior Mark Santos, number 20 for the Central Knights. And back deep for North Kingstown is Gian Iaquelli and Cooper Berthelot. And we are underway. Deep kick. Reeled in, 5-yard line, up over the 10, 15, shake and bake over the 30 to the 35-yard line, and still going up over midfield, and finally pushed out of bounds in Central territory. Big run back for North Kingstown here to get things kicked off.
Big return, a lot of nerves out there. That is a huge play for North Kingstown to start this game out. And their offense will take over even beyond midfield. Trying to get a number there on that return. Look like there's been some number changes early in the game. That was 32, so we'll locate him for you as we go on here.
55-yard return, and now great field position for NK. And I don't want to jinx it, but the last 2 weeks on the first play from scrimmage, we've seen a touchdown from the 40-yard line. And we will not make it 3 weeks in a row.
Braden Rogers there. He's going to be tasked with a lot of the run duties, the quarterback for North Kingstown. He runs that run-pass option system for them. He'll be tasked with making a lot of decisions for North Kingstown's offense as they come up to the line of scrimmage with second and 10.
Man in motion. And Carcione, quick little pass, and that is out of bounds, but I believe we saw some laundry flying here, maybe a flag on the play. Good time for us to identify and say hello to our officials. The referee, Russ Kilmartin. Joe Salameno is the umpire. Fred Habon is the linesman. Field judge is Mark Loisel. Derek Habershaw is the back judge, and Joe Schwab is our clock operator tonight.
Looks like a legal shift there on the offense, so that'll put them back. They'll lose that down there. They'll decline it, so that'll bring up 3rd and 10. So already North Kingstown putting themselves in not an ideal situation, but they're built for this. 3rd and 10, trips to your right.
Back to pass completes. A little run downfield, and that'll be a first down, our first Roto-Rooter first down of this Friday night.
Like Christopher Ciarnello there on the little swing route to the left. Second time they've tried to go to the flats there. This time successful and smart. He puts his head down to make sure he gets that first down. Heady play there.
All right, so the Rogers-Ciarnello combination produces the first down of this game. Ball now inside the 30-yard line.
Quarterback directing a little traffic there.
Man in motion. Rogers takes the high snap, and we have a flag, and looks like it's going to be against North Kingstown here. So they'll back it up 5 yards, and we'll have first down and 15.
This will happen a lot, a little bit of misdirection there, but someone false start on the offense. A lot of times in these big games, a little bit of jitters to start out. You know, Coach Georgie talked about he wants to mix in some misdirection, and those are tough to time up with the snap there as you send those motions across.
Rogers, quick little pass in the flats, and that one is reeled in by Gian Iaquelli, but pick up maybe a yard, got back to the line of scrimmage, be second down coming up now as we take another look.
Yeah, this is just a little bit of a blade screen, inside screen. Iaquelli will come in, but Central's defense responds well right there. A little bit of a trips formation. Those corners came right down and hit hard. North Kingstown looks like they're going to go trips into the boundary right here. Single coverage up top.
Loading up on the right side, high snap, and the quarterback, Rogers, scrambling now. Going to run it down inside the 30 to the 23-yard line, looks like. That's where they'll spot the ball, so making something out of nothing there.
Yeah, great job by Rogers. He had a free rusher off the left side. He's able to spin out. We'll see it here. Nice little spin move, uses his speed against him, and he's going to bring up a 3rd and manageable here. 11-yard gain on the play. Great job by the North Kingstown quarterback.
From the 23-yard line on the first drive of the evening for NK. Man in motion. Quick little pass off into the flat, and knocked down after catching the ball was Victor and Carcione.
Got a good spot by the refs. They're moving the chains. Looks like they picked it up. Motion and then just a go with an out route underneath it. They'll get that corner off the ball, make some space. And Victor Encarnacion with the first down there for North Kingstown. North Kingstown's offense looking good despite a couple little blips and penalties.
Encarnacion is the team's leading rusher, but they're picking up some yardage after catching the ball. Gives his team a first down as we now move into the comprehensive community action red zone. From the 18-yard line on first down, right up the middle for a few yards.
Yeah, just a quarterback draw there. Rogers takes a high snap, gets what he can up the middle. This will be the first time they'll have a nice second and medium to work with here on offense.
Rogers brings the play in from the sideline. Senior captain on this team. As most quarterbacks are, right?
Yeah, well,
can we say that generally
you hope
speaking?
So, yeah. It's the exception when they're not. But Coach talked really well about him. A heady guy, works hard. He's a dual threat guy, but he put a ton of work in this offseason. And
high snap, loose ball, and it's going to be collected by the Central Knights. So they snuff out the drive with a poor snap, loose ball reeled in by Central.
Yeah, the snap was high. I think he could have had it there. A little bit of blame to spread around. Take a look here how high that was. Yeah, pretty high snap just off his fingertips and not able to corral it. Central's got 4 guys in the area. Well, that's unfortunate because North Kingstown was off to a steady, nice drive, converted some third downs there, and just a mishap on offense. So that'll be their third, kind of blunder on that drive. The third one obviously a little worse than the first 2 penalties.
It looks like the ball is spotted on 20-yard line. It'll be first down here for Central as we get to see them for the first time on offense, led by Avani Rodriguez, their quarterback. Little pitch and the run right up to the 31-yard line.
Number 5, the running back.
And that looks like a Demarion Kine, number 5.
Yeah, Kine will be their mainstay running back out of the backfield, although they'll mix it up. They have a ton of guys that can carry the ball. Quarterback Avani Rodriguez being one of them, him with 3 rushing touchdowns as a runner. So there are about 4 or 5 guys on this Central team that they trust to carry the ball back there.
So first down, another Roto-Rooter first down, the first down for Central tonight. A little pitch around the left side and all sorts of traffic there. Pickup of a couple of yards. And bring about second down.
Yeah, so just 2 simple tosses from Central's offense to start this game out. Looks like they're going to try to get to the outside. They feel like they got a speed advantage against North Kingstown. North Kingstown's going to have to try to really keep contained with those defensive ends. Coach Georgie talks about not sending those guys on that hoop to get to the quarterback. He just wants them to keep contained so they can keep the edge.
Handoff, that goes to Kine. Kine around the right side, first down yardage and more, still going before finally he is pushed out of bounds there. Great run by Demarion Kine, young man who had 3 touchdowns versus Henrikin. Coach calls him explosive, and there you see evidence of it after a 33-yard run.
Yeah, this is exactly what North Kingstown doesn't want. They don't want them to be able to get 20, 25 yards a clip on the run just on a simple toss play. They'll have to do better. Kine to the sideline. He gets a breather. Like I said, they got multiple threats.
Handoff on first down around the right side and pushed out of bounds is Richard Bridges. Just a freshman in the lineup here tonight.
Yeah, Bridges 384 yards on the year, 4 touchdowns. So he's right behind Kine in his production as far as getting in the end zone for this Central offense. And again, just sort of a sweep there to him as Kine takes a rest.
See coach and quarterback discussing the play. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line.
They'll get quarterbacks under center. Looks like he'll have 2 behind him and 2 to his right in the slot.
There's a pitch around the left side. Bridges. Might have picked up a yard on that play.
Yeah, you can see how much they like tossing out there. Bridges does a good job just getting upfield and getting as much as he can because they had it strung out to the sideline there, nowhere to go.
The quarterback, Rodriguez, transferred into Central from Henriken last year.
Yeah, I've got a chance to know Avani a good amount over the years. He's one of those guys that works out in the summer. Very devoted quarterback. Didn't like what was going on at Hendricken. Now he's here starting for Central.
Pitch to the right side now. And the pass is incomplete. Wow. Tossing it over to Demarion Kine, who steps back and lets it loose. And the pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver who had his defender beat.
This is one of the better throws you'll see from a running back. That is right on the mark to Jamil Justo, and that's a catch he's got to make. Defenders in the area, puts it right where he needs to go, and so already a trick play for Central brings up 4th and 10.
So the punter is Demetrius Outland. He's number 8. Let's see if he is there in the lineup. He's spending a lot of time here in the huddle, so I got to believe they're going to go for it.
Yeah, quarterback still calling the play. Avani's leading them out to a trips formation.
And a timeout called by the Central Knights. And we'll take a break too. More Friday Night Rivals after this. And welcome back to North Kingstown High School. Frank Carpano along with Kyle Rowley for tonight's Division I game between the Central Knights and the North Kingstown Skippers. No score here. It's a first offensive drive for Central after they snuffed out a drive by North Kingstown with a fumble recovery deep in Central territory. And now on 4th down and 10, Central going to run a play here.
Yeah, they've got Kine hidden on the left side next to the tight end.
Rolling out to his right, Rodriguez trying to find some room, lets it go, and complete.
Wow.
Was he inbounds?
Looks like he is. Kine crossed all the way across the formation. He was next to his left tackle. Avani Rodriguez avoids the sack, steps up, we'll see it here, steps up hard, gets back out to his left. This is great footwork, and then keeps his eyes downfield, finding Kine, who came all the way across the formation and tiptoes that sideline. Great play by Central, a big play, and puts them in position to score here.
19-yard pickup on the play, gets them into the comprehensive community action red zone. Don't drive under the influence. Ball on the 16-yard line. Here come the Knights. So the gamble going for it on 4th down and 10 pays off for Central here.
It wasn't easy. Avani did some things there that you can't really teach.
There's the pitch. Penalty flag flies, and Kine goes nowhere and probably loses a yard on the play. But let's see what that penalty flag is all about. It's going to be a holding call. And that goes against Central. And looks like they're going to decline the penalty.
Yeah. Big play there for North Kingstown's defense. Just as Central's knocking on the door, they knock them back about 8 yards. bring up second and very long. So now Central's going to have to do something to manage this down in distance. Yeah, 2nd and 18.
Still in the first quarter here, no score. Two Division I teams fighting here for seeding in the upcoming playoffs. Will they be the 3rd seed or the 4th seed? Winner number 3, loser number 4 here tonight. There's a pitch to the left side. And looking for room and going nowhere and going down is Demarion Kine.
Swarming tackles by North Kingstown. You know, this is the type of game where North Kingstown can really kind of key on Avani's footwork. If he reverses out, they're going sweep left almost always. As long as they've got someone in that cutback lane, those linebackers can kind of swarm to the ball on the second level. Well, you know, third and 17 now. You know, you wonder if they're going to try to get half of this and set up for a field goal if they're thinking about the end zone. 0-0 game, keep in mind.
Got a lot of game to play here still in the first quarter. Just under 3:30 left to go in opening quarter. And it's the quarterback taking this one. Down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. So they're a little bit of a surprise to the North Kingstown defense.
Avani Rodriguez running very hard right there. They just go straight snap, empty set, empty backfield. He's the only one back there, and just straight quarterback draw, no waiting around, and he's fighting for every yard he can get, almost exposing the ball a little bit there. And that he's got him to a 4th and
9, I would say.
Yeah.
All right. Field goal here, the attempt by Mark Santos. Back at the 22, 32-yard kick, line drive. Oh, right off the upright and no good. Wow. That thing was a bullet when he left his foot, and you thought it was going through, but hits the left upright, no good.
There was no doubt about that this had the distance, came flying off his foot, plenty of leg, but just hits that left upright and this right on the side of the student section there, and they go nuts for that.
All right, so it remains scoreless here. So a couple of good drives, one for each team to open this game, but neither paying off.
Big break there because Central did a lot of things good, a lot of things right on that drive.
So NK now starting from their own 20. Hand off on first down. And up over the 20 to the 22-yard line is Victor Encarcion. And they're going to spot this now on the 24-yard line. So a pickup of 4 on that play.
That nice little gain. That's what North Kingstown wants on first down. Just give me 3 or 4 yards, put me in position. Now they have a chance to pick this up or put themselves in a manageable 3rd down. Obviously, they're backed up on their own side of the field. See what Braden Rogers can do here, directing a little bit of traffic.
Looking back to pass, looking to his left, now trying to find some room to run, and he is going nowhere. So going to be a loss of about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, he had 3 receivers deep there. Looked like they were trying to force the issue on some aggressive routes. I thought he could have stayed in the pocket a little bit longer. I'm just not sure he had any outlets with his running backs or with his slot receivers there.
Yeah, for Central, number 66, Armani Rodriguez on the pursuit, helping to take the quarterback down. Loss of a couple yards. Generously spotting the ball now on the 22-yard line where it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got their quarterback in on defense, Central. Avani will do a little bit of everything out there as he lines up against this bunch formation by North Kingstown.
Back to pass, looking to his left, wants to let it go and reels it in. And great job there by the Central defense as they take the quarterback down for another loss. Looked like it was Jatan White, who was the first in there, number 50.
White did a good job. Looked like he came off the right side. We'll get a chance to see it on your screen. A lot of time there initially, but he fights through, gets underneath that block, and finds the quarterback, and that's pay dirt.
All right, back to punt this one away is Liam Kennett. Gets his foot into that one. Good kick. Reeled in at the 48-yard line of North Kingstown, but great coverage there, and dropping the punt returner was Maximus Zangari.
Yeah, Zangari, excellent job, because Kine is not easy to bring down in the open field. He's got 50 yards, 25 yards to each side of him, and he makes a clean tackle on the punt return. So kudos to him. That's, like I said, not an easy task.
So that ball spotted on the 47-yard line of the Skippers. Glad you're with us on this Friday night, the final of 8 telecasts of Friday Night Rivals. Happy to be with you tonight from NK in this Division I battle.
Central's defense really did their job right there. They got to be encouraged about that after the first drive where they really were on their heels.
Handoff, second man through, and that is Demarion Kine. All right, we are through 1 quarter of play. More Friday Night Rivals after this. Welcome back to North Kingstown as we are about to begin the second quarter of play. Central on offense, and I'll be going from left to right on your screen. And here on second down, the handoff, looking for some room to run there is number 21, Richard Bridges. And Bridges still going, gets knocked out of bounds at the 31, and looks like there was a late flag that went down there.
Yeah, maybe a late hit. He was really flirting with the sideline there. Smart play by Bridges to stay in bounds and pick up 3, 4, 5 more yards after it looked like he had nowhere to go.
Well, maybe it wasn't a penalty flag, but possibly one of the players' shoes.
There's a lot of yellow sneakers out there.
So first down, that's what counts. 1st and 10. Now looking for some room to move around the right side. And that is going to be down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Bridges again off tackle. all these running backs do a good job following their blocks, being patient inside the hole, as well as all of them having the ability to get to the edge and have shown that ability in the first quarter here. A very fast first quarter, a couple good drives, but we're still scoreless with a couple mishaps. Field goal off the uprights and then a snap over North Kingstown's quarterback's head, Rogers.
So we've had some action, although no scoring. And the handoff now down to, they need the 22 for a first down, and looks like they will get first down yardage. No?
No, I think he spotted him a little bit short there. Another patient run off tackle by Bridges. Ref's got him 2 yards shy there. See it here on your screen, just off tackle, straight handoff.
There you go.
Does a good job to just wait and then get up where there's a little bit of running room, but that'll bring up 3rd and 2 for Central. Central will employ a lot of these tight formations. Avani brings his wide receiver in and then sends him back out, likely just giving him the play call.
And that right up the middle. And there's a, I believe, new ball carrier. Catch the number there, number 44, is it?
54 right there, yeah.
That's Mike Torre. Be hearing more about him at halftime. First quarter, Central with 75 total yards, 36 total yards for North Kingstown, and that one turnover that proved very costly for them.
Now, a lot of confusion on Central's side. Looks like Avani's always communicating with his linemen before they go down.
Handoff and dragged down. Some solid defense here by North Kingstown, but still chopping up the yards are the Central Knights.
Short gain there. It'll be 2nd and medium. You know, a lot of times in this new age, they'll give quarterbacks a lot of duties with their linemen to communicate what the front is and what they want that blocking scheme to be. It looks like they've done a little bit of that here with Avani Rodriguez, number 6, the brand new quarterback this season for Central. Like you said, Hendricken transfer.
And penalty flag flies here, and this one is going to go against the Central Knights.
Yep.
Coach Mike Washington not happy. His quarterback moseys over to the sideline again.
You know, this is exactly what I was talking about. I don't love the idea of having that quarterback communicating too much with the linemen, because they want to just dial into like what your cadence is. Down, set, you know. If you have to communicate more than that, they can confuse that for your cadence at certain times. I think that may have been what happened there, although we're not in earshot here.
Rodriguez, the pitch to Kine. Kine getting some decent yardage here, and he gets down to about the 10-yard line. Needs the 8 for a first down.
Yeah, he got them close. Kine really hits the hole as well. He's explosive right there. You thought he had someone on his ankles and just kind of puts it into another gear, getting down to about the 10-yard line.
All right, we have a player down. Looks like it might be a cramping issue, as it is a fairly warm night here. And we're going to take a break with just under 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Friday Night Rivals. Local high school football every Friday night on Charge. Closed captioning sponsored by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, the brand you trust since 1928. Offering Nairobi's same-day mattress and upholstery eye delivery 7 days a week.
Welcome back to North Kingstown. Ryan Pattison was a young man who was down with a cramp in his leg and hobbled off, and we are ready to resume play here. More flags flying.
Looks like Central was able to draw North Kingstown offside. Smart play by the quarterback there using his snap count. That'll give Central a 1st and goal from the 5.
All right, so 1st down and goal now for the Central Knights. Down at the 10-yard line.
Big opportunity here for Central. Obviously, there should be points on the board for them already, but now knocking on the door again. They really need to capitalize here, put their signature on this game, get a lead from North Kingstown, and put them in the trail position. Avani under center. A little bit of a boot by the quarterback. He's looking to run here.
Tries to cut back and met by a lot of black jerseys.
Yeah, nowhere to go there. North Kingstown does a good job stringing this out. Good hard play fake, but really from the outset, North Kingstown's linebackers and defensive linemen do a good job staying underneath Rodriguez there. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal from about the 6-yard line.
So this is as close as either team has gotten to putting the ball in the end zone.
See Rodriguez there. He's not the tallest guy, but he's fleet of foot, quickness to his advantage. They will try to run him as they did on the last play. He's got 2 running backs.
And flags flying. Look like somebody jumped on the defensive side, and it's going to be offside against North Kingstown. So they will make it half the distance to the goal line, and that'll push the ball inside the 5-yard line to the 4-yard line now. And you wonder, how does that change the strategy for the offense?
Well, not that much. I think that, Central's going to try to pound it in off tackle here. This is probably 4-down territory for them in this type of game. So they'll have 3 plays just to try to get these 3.5 yards.
There's the snap, the handoff, and breaking one tackle was Kine, but he's not able to get away from the 2nd man in for the defense. And he is dropped down at about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, Kine running hard there. One thing you don't want to do, though, is lose yardage. Like I said, you're really just trying to pound this in. Follow your blocks. When in doubt, get up in that gap right there. Do not move backwards. It wasn't as bad as I thought when you look at the replay there, but nothing gained. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line.
So big 3rd down play here for Central. Scoreless game. About 5 minutes to go in the 1st half. Handoff once again goes to Kine, and he's tripped up. That'll bring about 4th down here.
Yeah, another off-tackle play. Kine does a better job this time just getting up and diving into that gap, but North Kingstown's defense really pursuing well down inside their own 5-yard line, and this will be a type of play that could shift the whole complexion of this game as we have 4th and goal from, what did you say, Frank, 2.5?
Yeah, between the 2 and 3 yard line.
Well, and this time they come out with wide receivers in the game, trying to spread North Kingstown's defense out, I imagine. Look for the quarterback taking it right up the gut as they try to thin out the herd here.
Rodriguez takes it himself, and he jumps up, and he is waiting for the signal.
Wow.
Central saying yes.
It's a bad sign when the refs
And
don't
no
throw their hands
good.
up right
So,
away.
North Kingstown comes up with a huge defensive stop.
Wow.
The officials in the middle of the pack there, the players still trying to convince them. Central saying, hey, we were in.
Wow, you got to imagine that at least across the plane there. Athletic play by Rodriguez as he goes up and over the linebacking crew. It's close. He's got it in one hand.
And the decision final now, it is no good. He does not get into the end zone. So North Kingstown will take over after a nice defensive stand here.
Rodriguez upset, talking to his coach, telling him I had it over the line. And I'm not saying he was wrong. It was close there as we looked at it. We didn't have a great angle on it, Frank, as we were kind of straight ahead there. But nevertheless, you don't want to leave it up to the ref. And that'll put North Kingstown's offense back on the field. Rogers leading his team out. He'll be under center on their own goal line. Look for a quarterback sneak here to buy them a couple yards.
Dangerous down here running the offense. Oh, that's play that'll get some yardage. First down and more up on the left side up to about the 25-yard line. So that's the way to get out of problems from your own ends.
Yeah, and Encarnacion takes it, straight dive, kicks it out a little bit, sheds one tackler, makes a move on another, and then finishes the run strong. And just an ankle tackle there really by Joseph Forbes of Central saved the touchdown on the play.
14-yard pickup, now first down again for the Skippers. And that ball up over the 25 to maybe the 26-yard line.
What a turn of events. Goal line stand by the Skippers, and now they're really driving. Looks like they have a head of steam behind them. Big runs by Encarnacion, and we got second and medium here.
Rogers takes the snap, drops back, wants to throw, lets it go, and that was Encarnacion.
Yeah, that ball was there. 5 needs to make that play. Victor Encarnacion is their, prime guy in the passing game, and this ball couldn't be better placed on the outside, right on the sideline. doesn't get a hand in, just kind of bounces off Encarnacion's shoulder pads, and that'll bring up an important third, and they're calling it 3rd and 9. It's close, 3rd and 8 possibly.
Encarnacion, 14 receptions coming into this game. Back to pass, letting it fly, wide open at midfield, down to the 30, to 20, and dragged out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. What a great catch and run for Trent Sterner. But we have a flag.
Might be some roughing the passer on the play, which would be awful for North Kingstown and bring that all the way back, although the refs are coming upfield, so maybe that got picked up.
55-yard play here. Sterner, senior slot receiver, got wide open at great separation from the defender, who finally catches up to him.
Yeah, Trent Sterner's close to leading the entire state in receptions and receiving yards. Comes up with a big play down the right sideline just when his team needs it. And looks like there's no penalty on the play. That'll be 1st and 10.
Actually, they're going to, looks like they are going to step off that penalty, roughing the passer. So some additional yardages now given to North Kingstown. The ball spotted on the 10-yard line. Rogers the handoff on first down. Encarnacion gets down to about the 5-yard line. So now 2nd and goal for the Skippers.
A lot of high snaps going on for North Kingstown. They need to be careful, but Encarnacion It's a good-sized gain right there, down to about the 5. You know, this is where they lost that high snap in the beginning of the game, and it probably cost them 7. So he needs to communicate that with his center. But Rogers out of the gun. He's got Encarnacion to his right and 2 receivers to the right side.
Big high snap, gets away from the quarterback, and he just falls on it. And that has been a problem here tonight for North Kingstown, as that'll take the ball back to, let's see, the 18-yard line.
Well, what happens is you're so busy out there that you have high snaps and you don't let your center know. He has no idea that he's snapping it high, you know, as long as the play goes off well. So you need to kind of tap him, let him know, get a little communication going. But obviously that's not the case, and they'll pay for it here.
Loss of 15 on the play. I mean, would you go under center? You know, I know you have to stick to the playbook, but
well, yeah, their whole playbook is predicated on this shotgun, that run-pass option RPO system. So it would be tough for them to go away from that.
All right, rolling out now, the quarterback and the toss, and it is caught for the touchdown.
Looks like that was Sterner. He came from the left to the right. Yep, Trent Sterner, number 19. Rogers found him rolling out right, threw a dime, sliding catch, front corner of the end zone, and we'll get to see another angle. Just a straight rollout, sprint out pass, and he gets rid of it on time, and that's what helped them put a 6 on the board there.
Well, impressive for a lot of reasons. The quarterback on the run lets it go and then threads the needle between a couple of defenders to get it to his receiver in the end zone. All right, ready now for the extra points. Liam Kennett. Ball is up, and it is through for the 7th point. We're going to take a break here with less than a minute to go in the first half. More Friday Night Rivals after this. Welcome back. You want to remind you can enjoy these broadcasts on our Facebook Live page presented by Trattoria Appia Restaurant. Indulge in the familiar, experience the extraordinary. Located up on Federal Hill in Providence, Trattoria Appia. As we get ready for the kickoff here in the final minute of the first half, we have our first score of the game, 7-0 North Kingstown over Central. Kennett with the kick. And that will roll into the end zone. Well, as we mentioned, final minute here of the first half, and we invite you to stay tuned for the Dell's Lemonade halftime report. We'll have this week's Paul Massey Motors Home of the One Price Scholar athletes, participating school administrator interviews. We've got some first half highlights for you, much more. Dell's Lemonade proudly celebrating its 75th anniversary. All right, so Central with a ways to go here and not a whole lot of time to do it in the first half. They will, however, be receiving the second half kickoff.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Central's offense here, not known to go all the way down the field through the air. They'll try it, though. Avani Rodriguez more than capable of completing some intermediate, short, deep passes. Got a nice arm, got good feet.
Handoff on first down, looking to find some room is Kine. Kine gets up over the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Stays in bounds, so the clock continues to roll now. Less than 45 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, I couldn't tell from here. He didn't get out of bounds. I don't know if he had a chance to, but
we have an injured player down on the field. Stops the clock.
Well, impressive drive by North Kingstown. Braden Rogers to Trent Sterner twice, once up the sideline on 4th down, and then they put it in the end zone on a drag route, sprint out pass from Rogers to Sterner again.
Hey, I want to remind you that later in the game, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be selecting the Ocean State Credit Union play of the game. Ocean State Credit Union, where our interest is in you. See some of the crowd here tonight, all dressed in pink. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Also senior ceremonies that are coming up at halftime here. And the injured player helped up. That is number 22, Tally Watson, being walked off the field.
Make your way down to field level. I'd like to remind everybody to stay tuned for our halftime cheerleader performance. Brought to you by the...
And also coming up later in the game is the Ocean State's Credit Union Player of the Game. We'll be selecting our Player of the Game in the fourth quarter. Looking to pass, letting it go, and that one is too short. So Rodriguez's pass falls incomplete. Third down coming up now with 27 seconds to go.
27 seconds.
Yeah, he's upset with himself, the quarterback there. He had Richards, I believe, in the flat, and just kind of a little bit awkward on his footwork there, and the ball sailed low. This will be tough. 27.5 seconds left, and 75 yards to go.
I think you want to run off the last couple of yards here, see if you can get a first down, keep the drive alive, and then maybe a toss to the end zone. It's got a couple of timeouts that they could use. If here's the quarterback taking it himself, trying to find some room up along the sideline, and he stays inbound. So let's see if the coach calls a timeout here.
Quarterback keeper by Rodriguez.
And the clock stops to move the sticks.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of testing the waters, see if they can get up around midfield, throw a Hail Mary, or, the one thing about Central is they have so many game-breaking athletes out there. Anything can happen at any time, but the clock's running now. It looks like they'll have about one play if they can get it off here. 7 seconds left.
Rodriguez drops back to pass, looking for room, trying to find someone way downfield, and it is complete to Ramel Richards. But that will end the half. So, one half of the game down. North Kingstown with the only score of the game, lead it 7-0. Ben DeCastro over on the North Kingstown sideline, standing by with the head coach of the Skippers. Take it away, Ben.
Thanks, Frank. I'm here with Coach Giorgi. Coach, I mean, it took a while to get these 7 points on the game, on the board, rather. What's going on out there for the guys?
I'll tell you what, they're a good team. They're very athletic. They got some of the best athletes in the state, and we have to work for every yard. That's what we're doing.
What are you going to tell the guys as you go into halftime here? What are you going to talk to them about in the locker room?
It's going to continue to execute and eliminate any big plays.
All right, good luck in the second half. Frank, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We have the Dells Lemonade halftime report coming your way right after this.
Now, it's time for the Dell's Lemonade Halftime Report, sponsored by Dell's Lemonade, proudly celebrating its 75th anniversary.
And welcome back to North Kingstown High School. It is North Kingstown and Central in this Division I battle, and we want to welcome you to the Dell's Lemonade Halftime Report, proudly celebrating its 75th anniversary. Well, each week during Friday Night Rivals, we have recognized a couple of scholar athletes, and we'd like to introduce you to two more nominees.
Hi, this is Michelle Massey from Paul Massey Chevrolet, your #1 Chevy dealer. We're honored to sponsor Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals Scholar Athletes of the Week. This week's Scholar Athletes are...
Up first is Mike Teray of Central High School. Mike plays football and is a weight thrower for the track and field team. He holds a 3.2 GPA and is student council president. On the field, Mike is a team captain, an all-state athlete, and a state champion. Up next is Trent Sterner of North Kingstown High School. Trent is a member of the football and basketball team for NK. He has a 4.08 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. Trent is also a team captain, an all-division athlete, and a state champion. Congratulations, Mike and Trent, on all your hard work and accomplishments. Good luck the rest of the school year. Now, it's time for the Dell's Lemonade Halftime Report, sponsored by Dell's Lemonade, proudly celebrating its 75th anniversary.
Welcome back. I am here with Dr. Kenny Duva. He is the superintendent of schools here in North Kingstown, and you're relatively new. This is a new gig for you, but you're not new to the town.
No, I've been superintendent here in North Kingstown since July. However, I taught in the district back in 2000. I was here for 9 years prior to moving on to other positions. So I live in the community. Back here, excited to be here in the role of a superintendent here for North Kingstown, and really looking forward to the great work we do here.
And you got a lot to be proud of because, as I understand it, recently a Milliken Award was given out here in North Kingstown.
That's true. That's true. A few weeks ago, we celebrated here at North Kingstown High School. We had an assembly, and it turned into a very huge surprise announcement regarding one of our high school teachers, Mallory Shields, who received a Milliken Educator Award, which is an amazing award that not many people get. It's a national award, so we were proud of that.
That is so awesome. Tell me what makes the students here in North Kingstown so special, because you got just about 4,000 of them.
Yeah, so our students are amazing. They really promote a lot of what we are about here in North Kingstown. Really, they challenge themselves, they inspire to learn, and really promote what our vision is. And they're members of our community that go out and really show a lot of what they're learning and giving back to the community. Our students here at the high school and our educators here do amazing work for the school, and we're proud of what we promote here, and our students that graduate through North Kingstown and what they bring to the greater community.
Well, congratulations on a wonderful start to the year. You picked a great night to have us here. Thank you so much for that. Frank, we'll send it back to you. This is Dr. Duva.
All right, thank you very much, Ben. Coming up, much more of the Dell's Lemonade halftime report at halftime of the North Kingstown versus Central high school football game. And welcome back to North Kingstown High School. The Skippers leading Central here at the half by a score of 7-0. Let's take a look at some first half highlights. And we got off to an exciting start of this one as North Kingstown took the opening kickoff, and it was Jason Marcelino running this back and giving North Kingstown some great field possession to run their first drive of the game. Marcelino here up the left sideline. And then the drive snuffed out when North Kingstown, after the high snap, the loose ball recovered by Central. Big run here in the first half. Number 5, Demarion Kine, we heard his name quite a bit, takes it down deep into North Kingstown territory. Then the field goal attempt right off the left upright and no good, and we were still scoreless.
Giovanni Rodriguez goes airborne and just comes up short according to the refs, which turns the ball over back to North Kingstown here. Rodriguez beside himself, thought he got in, and that allowed Rogers to find Sterner up the right sideline on a big fourth down conversion. Sterner, one of the leading receivers in the state, and that would lead to this sprint out pass where Rogers threads the needle to Sterner on the sideline, sliding catch, and that drive right there, obviously Sterner had everything to do with putting the first 6 points on the board, 7-0.
That's where we stand here. Let's take another break. The Dell's Lemonade halftime report with North Kingstown leading Central 7-0.
The best Thursday night lights and Friday night rivals highlights from across the country.
3rd down and 6. And a one-handed grab by Cam Blivens. And Blivens is down the sideline, inside the 10-yard line, and down just shy of a touchdown. Cam Blivens.
Tonight, pass rush here on Tyrese. He's going to throw it away, and it is caught. It's complete.
Oh, what a play.
He flipped it up for grabs on the money. And
he'll get another chance right here, and he's going to get out wide, and he's going to be tough to catch. And he stays on his feet and breaks back the other way. We've got a flag that's probably going to be a face mat. Right when we talk about Brock and his big-time plays, he breaks one, he brings the crowd to life.
Brunkemeyer to throw on 2nd down on a good pass to the far side. That one hung in the air for a long time, but it's caught. Sidestepping one man, diving towards the goal line, and
2 or 3. McIntyre flips it up to Sanders, who gets pancaked. He never had possession, so it'll be incomplete.
Moreno Suarez, and it's blocked. It's blocked. Leeds blocks the kick. Wow, special teams once again steps up big, and the celebration begins.
Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals. Local high school football every Friday night on Charge. Closed captioning sponsored by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, the brand you trust since 1928. Offering Nairobi's same-day mattress and upholstery delivery 7 days a week.
All right, welcome back to North Kingstown at halftime. NK leading Central High School 7-0. Ben DeCastro, third man of our broadcast team. Ben, what's going on?
You know, Frank, last year we were here, it was kind of crazy, a little wild, if you say, because they have got an amazing student section here. North Kingstown, let me hear you. Frank, we'll send it back to you, baby.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of energy there. Everybody dressed in pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. A senior ceremony at halftime tonight was very nice, and a lot of parents in the crowd. They honored not only the senior football players, but cheerleaders and other student athletes. And we'll see if these fans can help will their team to a win here as they lead 7-0 to start the third quarter. So what's on the line tonight? There are 4 teams in Division I in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League football. 2 private schools, Henrik and LaSalle. They're locked in as the number 1 and 2 seeds of the upcoming playoffs. What's going to be determined tonight is who is the number 3 and number 4 seed. So a lot of discussion, Kyle, down on the field before the game. Who do you want to play?
Right,
do you want to play Henriken? Do you want to play LaSalle? And I heard arguments for both ways.
Yeah.
The number 3 team will play LaSalle, the number 2 seed. And then whoever loses here tonight gets the top seed, Henriken. How do you see that all washing out? Would you rather play Henriken or LaSalle based on how those teams are playing this year?
Well, based on what we saw, I'll go by that, because what I saw with my own eyes is Henriken really handled LaSalle. You know, they didn't blow them out, but they definitely had that game won in the end of the third quarter. And I also thought that Henriken wasn't hitting on all cylinders in the first half, so I think they could play better. I'd rather see LaSalle right now, so I think, you know, that's what both coaches are shooting for. That would be an easier win. Then you can roll into Henriken.
Well, I will say that
not an easy win.
No,
easier.
Central lost all 5 of their games of the season on the final possession. Haven't been blown out. Against Henriken, they lost 35-28, and then they lost to LaSalle 21-20. So they have that going for them if they end up being the number 4 seed. As we get going here, the original chimney sweep kickoff to start the third quarter, and Central will be on offense here.
Brought down at the 35, rather.
But tall order, either way.
Yeah, I think that Henriken, you know, has an established quarterback at the helm. LaSalle's going back and forth a little bit right now. Not that both those guys can't play, but when there's stability, it tends to be a team with a little more confidence.
So Central will start this drive on the 37-yard line, going right to left on your screen. Central in the white jerseys, black pants, and North Kingstown. Black jersey, black pants, and the Vegas gold letters.
Well, this would be huge for Central if they could tie this up right here, put a drive together. They've shown the ability during this game to be able to move the ball, just haven't really been able to cash in the red zone.
And first play from scrimmage here in the second half, and the handoff and the sweep to the right goes to Marion Kine. Actually, correction, that was number 21, Richard Bridges.
Yeah, Richard Bridges off tackle here, following his blocks. His lineman getting downfield, doing a great job out in front of him, and a nice pickup on first down. Central's basically their entire offense today has been off tackle or sweeps to the outside. Nothing real, no real dives in the middle. They're not messing with that A and B gap, just the off tackle stuff, especially as of late.
Pickup of 8 yards on first down, so 2nd down and 2, and the handoff going up the middle. And looks like that could be enough for a first down as the markers move.
Yep, Michael Torre there, and just as I say it, they run a dive to their fullback, 54. So,
hey, you know what? It produced a first down, so there you go. Roto-Rooter first down here as the quarterback and his coach consults for the play that goes now into the huddle.
Yeah, and I think that'll be, their go-to on 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1. They'll get that dive in there. But everything else, they're going to try to keep that to the outside. They want to rely on their team speed to win games.
First down and 10, couple yards short of midfield. And the handoff, and that will go nowhere as Central gets the ball back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10 as the pitch here. Going to number 21, Richard Bridges, freshman running back.
Nice play, a little bit of a gang tackle. Sterner in there that made some big plays in the passing game, obviously in the first half for North Kingstown. Really 2 huge plays on one drive. He kind of turned this, well, not turned this game around, but just able to get them back on the scoreboard finally.
And the way they played in the first half, who knows, this could be the difference in this game. But it is Central now on the attack, trying to change their fate here. They've lost to NK the last 3 years. There's the handoff up the left side, and that is down to, I was going to say the 49-yard line. How about the 45-yard line? Let's see where the officials spot this one. It's going to be 3rd down.
Charnello there on the tackle for North Kingstown. Will Creed, 76, is everywhere on the field right now, a guy that Coach talked about. He seems to be in the right place at the right time, and he's in the area. North Kingstown, I think one of the things they're doing well as a defense is really just swarming to the ball, everyone getting there before the whistle, and that's really the way you teach it, especially against a team that's as run-heavy as Central is.
3rd down from the 46. Handoff. And taken down short of the first down is Demarion Kine.
Charnello again there on the stop. He's kind of that mainstay guy at North Kingstown, a guy you can rely on at the linebacker position. See, every time you look up, there's 3 North Kingstown defenders on the tackle. Whether it be a gain or not, they're getting to the ball, and they're doing it in packs.
So 4th down. And looks like Central, as they've had a way of doing here tonight, they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the handoff, and there's the first down yardage and more. Breaking it away goes, let's see, was it number 4? Tough to see these numbers.
Yeah, Demarion Kine there on the run, number 5. A little bit of off tackle, finds a hole, then gets to the outside, a little stiff arm, and close to breaking it here if he could have kept his feet. This is this is what North Kingstown has to be careful of, because they can do a good job on 4 out of 5 plays, but that Central team will break the 5th play. for a touchdown.
The Comprehensive Community Action Center red zone. 20-yard pickup on that play. 1st and 10 from the 18. Handoff once again goes to Kine. Kine the right side this time, and he is down inside the 15. And they'll spot this one at about the 12-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 3. The 19, the ball is 7:30.
Nice job there. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 for Central's offense, right where they want to be. They can either hand this off. They could go play action here because, you know, they're in a good position on 2nd down. We call that ahead of the count. They've got one to give and still have a nice 3rd and short, 3rd and medium.
And the handoff on 3rd down, looking for room and aiming for the end zone was Demarion Kine, and he picks up 1st down yardage, and he gets inside of the 5-yard line. So they inch closer to the goal line, Central High School Knights.
Yeah, a little bit of misdirection there by Central in the backfield. They give it to him to the, fake right, go left, and there's Charnello again. Everywhere you look, he's making very important tackles on the interior for North Kingstown and saves the touchdown right there. Ball be on the 4-yard line.
Handoff, first man through and bulling his way into the end zone. It's a score for the Central Knights. Pushing it in was Mike Torre.
And just as I say they don't have any dive plays, Torre proves me wrong on that drive with 2 very important plays, one on short distance and one down near the goal line. This is, they've already been stopped once inside the 5. Nothing doing on this one. North Kingstown, as much as they try, a lot of guys near the ball. Torre, too much for them to handle, and looks like they'll be able to tie this up with an extra point.
Mark Santos is the kicker. Remember, on his field goal attempt, put it off the left upright. This kick, a bullet right through the middle. All right, we are all tied up with 6:31 to go in the 3rd. More Friday Night Rivals after this.
NK looks to respond after the touchdown.
And welcome back. I tell you what, how did we get here? 7-7. Let's do the Tri-County Community Action Agency scoring summary. The first score of the game came in the 2nd quarter, a 17-yard touchdown pass to Trent Sterner. NK led it 7-0. Here is that pass. Quarterback on the run, threads the needle to his receiver. Then the next scoring play just moments ago here in the 3rd quarter, a 4-yard touchdown run for the big fullback Michael Torre. The extra point good. And that's where we are, 7-7 here in the 3rd quarter. And we're getting ready for the original chimney sweep kickoff. Mark Santos drilling this one away. Oh, and that one will slide into the end zone. They'll bring that out. He really puts his foot into that ball.
Yeah, no, they've got a good kicker on their side. Both field goals were just a ton of leg. Obviously, like you mentioned, the one hit the upright on that first field goal attempt, but this last one on his extra point is way through over the nets. So, now we'll get to see can North Kingstown answer. I feel like there's been a lot of offense in this game, but not a lot of red zone success. Now both teams finally on the board. North Kingstown comes out with their quarterback, Braden Rogers, number 1. It's been successful in the past.
Rogers takes the snap, the handoff on 1st down, and right up the middle and over the 30-yard line goes Victor Encarnacion. That'll move the sticks. 1st down on that first play of the drive. And they'll spot this one at the 31, no huddle. Going to do a little hurry up here and see if they can capitalize on that. Hand off again, and this into a crowd of players going nowhere. So trying to catch the defense there a little bit off guard, so to speak.
Yeah, you know, that'll allow them to get their play off without the defense being able to send in subs, be able to match up to their formation. But they choosing to dive right up the middle right there, so only a gain of 1. Player down.
All right, we have an injured player down, and we'll see if that maybe, hopefully just a cramp and get him up. And we want to remind you that you can see these broadcasts on our Facebook Live page presented by Trattoria Appia Restaurant. Indulge in the familiar. Experience the extraordinary. That restaurant's Trattoria Appia. Used to be called Zuma, up on Federal Hill in Providence. Well, as this is our final high school football game of the 2023 season, completing second year of games here, courtesy of NBC 10. So many people to thank, and you know, we see all the guys in the striped shirts who are so accommodating to what we have to do on the TV side. We want to thank all of them. As see the player coming off here, I believe that's Azriel Casey. And Bruce Ginden, who's the commissioner of the Rhode Island High School football officials, great guy who takes care of us every week to give us a heads up on who is going to be on the crew for any given game. We thank him for his help. Look forward to doing it again next year. So this crew tonight led by the referee Russ Kilmartin, and he signals for the clock to start, and we're underway. 2nd down and 9 now. NK on the attack. There's the snap, looking to pass, letting it go, and right in front of us here and getting away is number 3, Gian Iaqueli, breaking a tackle and moving the sticks with a 1st down. So nice run after the catch, a pickup of 15 yards.
Yeah, I believe a stop route to the right side. Rogers throws it on time. Nice ball to the outside. That's exactly where you want to throw a little spin move and a move inside, and they'll go no huddle.
There it is, 1st down. And once again, Iaqueli. And he picks up some yardage on that 1st down play.
Yeah, they go right back to it. What's interesting is Central's playing a lot of man-to-man on the outsides. They're trying to disrupt the rhythm of what North Kingstown does. They're sort of a rhythm passing team outside of their RPO stuff.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage on 2nd down. Looking to throw, lets it go, and unfortunately it is too far for Cole Mancini. Oh, excuse me, that was 18 actually. Brandon Venditto.
Yeah, Venditto had sort of a whip route, ended up in the left flat. Good ball.
And we see a flag fly over on the near sideline here.
Yep.
As one of the officials is talking to one of the Central coaches. And
maybe a sideline warning.
Could be a sideline warning. Yep, they're pushing the team back from the sideline. As a lot of these plays are close to the sideline, you know, you want to give the offensive player a fair chance.
Yeah, absolutely. However, that pass, you know, was on North Kingstown sideline. No reason to drop that ball. That's the tough part of throwing the ball in high school is you really need to do it at a high clip in order to move these chains on a consistent basis. Now they're in a tough 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 situation. We'll see what they can dial up on offense with Rogers in the gun.
From the Central 47-yard line now, man in motion. There's the snap. Rogers lets it go, and it is incomplete, but we have a flag on the play, and it's probably going to be against the defensive player, holding or pass interference.
Yeah, it looks like it. Trent Sterner had a stop route on the far sideline, really more of a comeback. Yeah.
And it's holding against the defense. So that means the sticks will move. Be another 1st down here for NK.
Trent Sterner come onto your screen. You see a little bit of holding right there as he's trying to make his break, and that's what the ref is throwing that flag for. Sterner ran sort of a go route and then tried to swim out of it to the sideline.
That gets the ball down to the 37-yard line of the Central Knights. On 1st down, oh, the quarterback He was looking to hand off to somebody, and nobody was there. It looks like Elijah Gardia, maybe number 11, was the one who greeted him rudely.
Miscommunication there, and Elijah makes the play. Quarterback kind of just sitting there wondering where his running back is. So who knows whose fault that is, but he's on the wrong side, or whether the quarterback's open to the wrong side.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 15.
North Kingstown doing a lot of trips into the boundary, which will give him Iaquelli to the left.
Rogers lets it go, and he has got the pass complete down inside the 35-yard line to the 34. Nice play there by Trent Sterner, who had a defender right on his back. Check this out.
Yeah, Rogers one hitch, had to rocket it in there. Very tight coverage. This is why they rely on Trent Sterner. He's a sure-handed guy, able to make plays like that, leading this state in receptions. Not only receptions, but also receiving yards, making plays like that consistently, game in and game out in North Kingstown's pass-heavy attack.
All right, big play here. 3rd down and 7 now for the Skippers. Rolling out to his left. Rogers lets it go, just throws it out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down here for NK. Now, I don't believe that we have seen North Kingstown going for it on 4th down in the first half. What's the likelihood we see him do it here?
Well, I think this is the perfect spot to do it. You know, looks like they've got their offense on the field. No subs coming out. This is, right in that sweet spot where you don't mind giving up the ball to your opponent. They've got a long ways to go. You know, right there, that was a testament to Central's pass rush, because he had Sterner on a corner route, what you would call open by about 2-3 yards in the left corner, and the quarterback just not able to get it there because he couldn't get around the corner of that Central rush. Here we go, 4th and 7.
Rogers drops back to pass, but the whistle blows, and we must have a timeout called here. So with that timeout, we'll take one as well, or actually we'll stay here.
North Kingstown wants to talk it over. Didn't like what they saw on the sideline. Called a quick timeout so they could talk about it.
Of course, we got a couple of awards that we have coming up at the end of the game. And one of them is the player of the game, the Ocean State Credit Union player of the game, where our interest is in you. And, you know, it's 7-7 game. We've got a couple of stars in this game who could possibly be. So I guess we'll say that it's undecided right now, Kyle.
Well, absolutely. And, you know, like we say in these tight games, you like to give it to a player on the winning side. You know, it's tough to be the most valuable when value's in the win.
This is true. All right, here we go. 4th down again. 4th down and 7 for North Kingstown after the timeout. Let's see what they cooked up. Snap, looking to pass, letting it go, and that is incomplete.
Rogers pass.
So it'll be Central taking over on downs here.
Yeah, Rogers, that came off his hand wrong. The quarterback didn't like it from the get-go. He had sort of 2 out routes, I believe, to his right side, bottom of your screen.
Adonis Medina for Central here, number 12.
Yeah, ball comes out on time, but
he's the one who
shallow.
knocked it down, yeah.
Yeah, Medina made a really good break on the ball, but I don't think that ball was getting there. The good thing about Rogers is he gets the ball out on time. Sometimes that'll hurt you a little bit because you haven't seen where your receiver's going to make that break, what the depth is on that route. But that's the way you teach it.
First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And on first down, the handoff, and then getting tripped up is Demarion Kine.
North Kingstown's front 8 has had, varied success. Sometimes they're finding them right at the line of scrimmage, shutting them down, forcing these second longs, and then other times Central's getting 5, 6, 7 yards a clip. So a little bit more consistency, and I think they can force some more punts from Central. But like we said, North Kingstown defense doing a good job with everyone finishing the play, everyone swarming to the ball, and not relying on that first man to make the tackle. And that's what they're teaching them this week, because these guys, if they miss one tackle, they will go to the house.
2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right on the 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. Rodriguez lets it go, and that one caught by Demarion Kine. Picks up a couple of yards on the play, but
it's like Richards there, number 2, yeah.
Ramel Richards, sophomore.
It's tough to run these screens when you're not necessarily dropping back and throwing from the pocket, you know, as much as North Kingstown is, but he does pick up a few. Ramel Richards there, number 2, hiding on the interior, sort of a middle screen. The lost art of the middle screen.
So 3rd and 7. Richards to Rodriguez's right. Snap. Rodriguez takes it, looking for outside, and he gets pulled down by his face mask, and the penalty flag came flying out, and that will give Central the first down. You're shaking your head.
It just bailed them out. You know, Richards is behind the line of scrimmage looking for an inch of room, can't find it, and then just gets bailed out by that face mask penalty, and that'll give them an automatic first down. You see it here. Richards can't really find Pater, doing a good job being patient, but there's really nothing. And then that right there is just, you know, it's not the way you teach the tackle. So unfortunate for North Kingstown. As you see now they're cross midfield. Now it's a downhill type situation for this offense.
Ball spotted just shy of the NK 45-yard line. So we have 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. There's the handoff, and that one goes to Bridges. Bridges looking for room, and he is dropped for a loss.
1, 2, 3. See how many North Kingstown guys at the point of attack? If they can continue to do that, they'll have a good chance to win this game.
And we have an injured player down as we take a look at that play once again.
Yeah, Richards, sort of the same as the last one, behind the line of scrimmage, just trying to find room, and all these North Kingstown defenders, I think they need to be even more aggressive at the point, although you don't want to risk a late hit, but they've got 5, 6, 7 guys, you know, at the point of the tackle, and really good job. Kudos to the coaching staff over there, Coach Dave Georgie, for letting his guys know the importance of that against a team like Central.
Player down, Richard Bridges. We'll keep an eye on him as we take a break.
State Credit Union's financial playbook.
So you've decided to continue your education and work towards creating a future for yourself. Congratulations, but now how do you pay for it? Understanding the financial implications of higher education is one of the most important facets of this decision, and one that should not be taken lightly. Preparing the proper financial backing is important to long-term success post-graduation, so you need to consider your options. Talking with financial planners, loan officers, or applying for scholarships and other grants are all pieces to affording the education you desire. Make sure you have a solid plan, and one that doesn't negatively impact you once you graduate or burden you with debt. If you have any questions or concerns, we have friends here to help.
At Ocean State Credit Union, we understand that each of our members have specific needs for their finances. Experience a credit union with a personal touch. Join Ocean State Credit Union today, where our interest is in you.
All right, welcome back. Richard Bridges, who carried the ball in the last play, needed help getting to the sideline. A problem with his right leg.
You know, they didn't let him put any weight on that as they carried him to the sideline, so that's not a good sign. Usually he'll want to test it out and just kind of feel it out, so hopefully that's not as bad an injury as it looks.
2nd down and 11 for his teammates on offense here. Change in the formation. Quarterback goes the shotgun, now looking for room, chased down, still looking to throw, but hops out of bounds after a pickup of maybe 2 on the play.
Yeah, definitely some confusion there on Central's offense. I'm not sure why Avani didn't just get it out to Sean Shelton, who he had in the left flat. Obviously, you just kind of, when there's confusion like that, just get it out of your hands and get it to one of your playmakers. But he does a good job to get around the right side and back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 10, however. Rodriguez comes to the sideline for all his plays. He's making me tired with all these running.
Did you do that when you played quarterback at Henrik?
They tended to send a running back or a backup receiver out and send a receiver in and out of the game.
Handoff, and that gets down to about the 41-yard line, still short of a first down, as climbing out from the bottom of the pack there was Demarion Kine. All right, we're going to take a break here, end of the 3rd quarter, 7-7 our score. We're back after this.
Let's have a hand for the North Kingstown cheerleaders. And we head into the 4th quarter. Skippers 7, Knights 7. Shake it up, speed up, go fast, slow down, breathe in, breathe out. Shake it up, speed up, go fast, slow down. Boom, 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 boom.
Welcome back to North Kingstown High School. Frank Carpano along with Kyle Rowley, Ben DeCastro, Pete Connell, our statistician here as we begin the 4th quarter of play, all tied at 7. And a loose ball finally picked up by the Central quarterback. And then on that 4th down play, he is dropped short of the first down. So NK will take over on downs.
Brandon Vendito on the tackle there does a good job as Avani Rodriguez mishandles this snap, but does a great job to get it and give him a chance at the first down, but that cut does not fool Vendito. Turnover on downs.
All right, so now we'll get to see North Kingstown here to start the 4th quarter, going from right to left on your screen. And everybody here at Dick Fossa Memorial Field hanging in there. Pretty exciting game, the final one of the season on our Friday Night Rivals schedule. And on first down, the running play goes nowhere, and looks like maybe a loss of 1 on the play.
Everyone on Central's front 4 in on that tackle. Braden Rogers meeting Coach Dave Georgie on the sideline. This will be an all-important drive for North Kingstown. Take a look at the scoreboard, 11-23 in the 4th. So, you know, this could be, you know, the last time North Kingstown has the ball. If they're lucky, they'll have the ball a second time, because obviously Central used up a lot of clock, especially when they sustain a drive with that run game.
Oh, long pass down the side, and that one reeled in by Berthelot. Cooper Berthelot takes it down to the 10-yard line. Wow.
Coach talked about Berthelot before the game. He's the deep threat for these Skippers, and he does an amazing job on the sideline, keeping his composure. He had a DB right in his face as we see Rogers heave one. It's a little bit short. Berthelot keeps his cool, finds it on his back shoulder and able to make a huge play.
Pickup of 53 yards on that play, and that takes it down deep inside of Central territory. Ball on the 12-yard line. There's a snap, and the handoff goes to Encarnacion, and Encarnacion down inside the 5-yard line. They'll probably spot that between the 4 and the 5. And NK, see how quickly they want to move here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to huddle up. Obviously, they have the element of surprise if they want to use it. And Encarnacion, really nice run on first down. Going to give them a lot of options here on, 2nd and 3, it looks like from our vantage point. The quarterback will go under center for one of the first times in this game.
Hand off to Encarnacion, and he's trying to push his way, but nope, no way, say the Central Knights defense.
That did not look comfortable, him taking it under center, and watch this handoff. He's kind of looking back. Cleaner than I thought, but Central all over that one. Ball spotted at the 4. They are able to pick up a first down. It's not 3rd and goal, third and about 2 here.
Well, back under center once again. Rogers takes it himself, and that's going to pick up a couple yards, but short of the goal line. And that, let's see, where they spotted will determine whether we've got a first down.
If I'm looking at the far ref, I think he gave him the yardage for the first down, short of the goal line.
Looks like he's standing on the 2.
Yeah, the chain crew's not moving.
Well, we rarely see this, a little measurement action here.
This is a long way to go for a quarterback sneak.
Well, you want to get the first down yardage, most importantly. Keep the drive alive. And we get to see the chain gang for the first time tonight.
Let's take a look. Moment of truth.
Stretch this one out. A little short. Maybe 2 chain lengths short.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's when you want to bring them out.
All right, 4th down. Wow, look, that's that close.
So, one of the benefits of going under center is that you can utilize that quarterback sneak, and obviously that's one of the things they did there. I'd look for him to go right back to it. He probably picked up 1.5 yards on that first one right there. Although, watch for this for Central to pinch on the center to try to counterbalance that.
See the Central coaches trying to encourage their players for the big stop here on 4th down. 4th down and inches, literally inches, or an inch. Going to be another quarterback keeper and penalty flag, and that in the NFL is what's called the tush push.
Yeah. Yep. Rarely called. Kine got behind his quarterback and tried to shove him forward as he was initially held up by the defensive lineman.
Flag on the play, the officials consulting, and let's see what they come up with here. And Central guys are pointing towards NK. Let's hear from referee Russ Gilmartin.
I don't know what he's calling right there. I think they're...
Well, I'm not a good lip reader.
He might be talking about Kine pushing from behind. In certain leagues that is illegal, but I've never seen it really called consistently. They're going to measure again.
And this time
he's got it, I believe.
Yeah. No, they didn't. So they will spot the ball here, and we will watch with you to figure out what's going on. As the Central coach is right out on the field. saving the ref a few steps.
I think this ref might be making up hand signals.
All right, so what do we have here? All right, well,
I think, you know, if I'm going to guess, they called Kine for pushing the quarterback from behind. I believe that might be the signal for that. And now that brings them to 4th and 5. They're going to elect to kick a field goal, North Kingstown here to go ahead.
24-yard attempt for Liam Kennett. Snap, the kick is up, and it is good. So 3 points on the board for North Kingstown here in the 4th quarter. More Friday Night Rivals coming your way after this. All right, welcome back. Hey, we found out what that call was that pushed the ball back, and that was aiding the runner. So we saw that, you know, there was the quarterback sneak, but there was a runner behind him who helped try to push him to first down, yardage, or a touchdown. And so that was the penalty against North Kingstown, but they managed to capitalize with a field goal and now lead at 10-7 with 8:32 to go. So here's the kickoff. Kennett's down at the 8-yard line and up over the 20, and we've got a flag from way back here at almost the 40-yard line.
And I was saying Kine was behind him. I should have been saying Encarnacion was behind Rogers there, pushing him, aiding and abetting. Like I said, I don't even blame him for that. Rogers was held up, and he kind of gave him the extra shove that would have been the first down there. But technically, that's against the rules. You don't see it often called, but the ref does call it in this situation, which is a tough one to swallow for North Kingstown.
All right, the call's going against Central on that play. I think there may have been 2 penalties. One was declined, and this one is going to push the ball back to the 13-yard line. So costly for the Knights.
This game feels like it's moving fast. 8:26 left in the 4th quarter. Now Central finds themselves down by 3. Lucky to get away with just 3 there and not 7. So all important drive for them. Avani Rodriguez will get under center. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right, and a running back in the backfield.
Hand off around the left side, not really going anywhere on first down for the Knights. That was Demarion Kine who took the handoff there.
Nice first play for North Kingstown. It's exactly where they want to be. They'd love to get them off the field, get that ball back and extend this lead a little bit. 2nd and 9 here for Central's offense. Avani Rodriguez races out to his huddle. The run-heavy Central Knights have a 2nd and long here.
Well, in this battle of the 2 public schools in Division I, North Kingstown leading it with about 7.5 minutes to go, 10-7 over Central. 2nd down, and wanting to throw that ball is Kine. He lets it fly, and it sails out of bounds.
You saw it in the first half, and they try it again. Just trying to get Demetrius Outland there on the corner route. He's a little bit late, had some problems in the backfield. Didn't look like he had a good grip on the ball. Tries to go back to it a little bit late. North Kingstown skippers are onto it by that time, and his receiver couple steps out of bounds by then.
All right, 3rd down and 9 now. Central sideline trying to cook up something big here to get their team into the end zone. 3 points to tie this game. Been tight all night.
Trip set for Central.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Running. Oh, and he is hit. And that pass incomplete. Almost past the line of scrimmage, and I believe he was. There's a couple of flags down.
Yeah, he may have been. Tries to find Demetrius Outland again there on the sideline. Whips it in. Really good throw. Outland not able to hang on. There's flags down right around the line of scrimmage. That would be the one to call it. The judge to the far side.
The officials consulting.
Illegal block. Maybe an ineligible downfield.
I think that was the first call, yeah. A couple of penalty flags.
A lot of times you roll to your right or you get outside the pocket, your linemen think you've broken the play and they tend to float downfield.
Oh, here's the here's the big thing is it's 4th down.
Yeah, now 4th and about 13. All important. They've got their punt team out there. You know, it's tough in high school to be punting from your own goal line, so this is not ideal for Central here. We'll see what kind of kick they can get off.
Demetrius Outland is the punter on his own goal line. Calls for the ball, takes the snap, and this one end over end. And that one takes a Central bounce, but still at the 34-yard line, and that's where North Kingstown will take over 1st and 10. So a big series of downs coming up here for NK and for the Central defense.
Yeah, great field position here for North Kingstown. Exactly what they wanted to do, get them off the field as quickly as possible. They were not, they're not happy being up 3 points in this all-important game. They feel like they should have got 7 out of the last drive, but just came up short. Aiding and abetting the runner, not your typical call on a quarterback sneak for a half a yard.
And that's a polite way of saying that he pushed him from behind and tush push.
I don't know if that's the technical term.
1st down, handoff right up the middle, go the Skippers. Pick up of about 4 yards on the play down to the 30-yard line. Keeps the clock rolling here, just under 7 minutes to go.
A lot of times Braden Rogers has the option to pull that out, throw a slant, run it himself, but mostly tonight he's gone with the handoff and they've had success. He talks it over with Encarnacion. He'll be in the backfield about 2 yards behind the quarterback.
And a flag here, and that will go against NK, so they'll back it up.
Movement. The ref's the star of the show this 4th quarter here. I didn't see it.
No.
But
somebody did.
Yeah, apparently somebody moved. You spent a lot of penalties in the 4th quarter. That'll put them in a 2nd and 13. Central's got to feel good about that. They want to be aggressive here. Jam these receivers at the line of scrimmage. Throw them off schedule, as we said in the opening. Try to make something happen.
Handoff, rolling out. Now looking to run to the quarterback. And Rogers back first. Gets back to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, so Central decides to go with some man-to-man, bring pressure. It pays off. They get to the quarterback, and they're going to force a 3rd and 11 here, which is exactly where they want to be. You know, it's a gamble because you blitz a quarterback like this. He's an accurate guy. He throws on time. You leave open a lot of these deep routes, these corner routes, these posts that could break this game wide open here.
Well, it is a bit of a chess match here between these two teams tonight, offense versus defense. What are you going to do? Well, let's see. 3rd and 10 for North Kingstown now. Chased out of the pockets. Rogers looking to throw downfield and caught, but nope, it's going to be out of bounds, unfortunately, for Victor Encarnacion.
Avani Rodriguez on the coverage. They play the off man-to-man coverage there on North Kingstown, and he's got a crossing route. You can see the quarterback, who also plays safety, right in the hip of that receiver and making a great play, undercutting, and that ball was just high and led his receiver slightly out of bounds.
All right, 4th down now, and I believe another in a series of going for it on 4th down. I think we've only seen one punt tonight. Is that about right? That was the one that
and
Central deep down in their own territory from their own goal line. I think that was the only punt of the evening.
And didn't get him much. That's the other reason to go for it on 4th down in these high school games, especially the important ones.
Oh, quick punt.
Too much.
And they are going to down this one at the 2-yard line. I tell you what, I think that Central coach Mike Washington knew that was coming. He was racing down the sideline to let his defense know. All right, more Friday Night Rivals after this.
Skippers 10, Knights 7.
All right, welcome back to North Kingstown, and a quick punt by NK pins Central deep in their own territory.
Yeah, they went with the quick kick from the quarterback. Took them by surprise, and now they're pinned at their own goal line.
1st down, big run here, and breaking it away up to the 28-yard line. Nice run there on 1st down.
Michael Torre there, the fullback, straight dive ahead. That's exactly what you don't want to do. North Kingstown had them in the shadow of their own end zone, and one play, and they're already out to the 28-yard line. Torre busts through the middle. That was a gaping wide hole. Good blocking by the Central front 5.
26-yard pickup on the play.
4:35 left in this game.
Handoff again, up over the 30 to the 34-yard line. Good yardage there on 1st down.
Yeah, the way Torre's running right now, I don't blame them. Just give him the ball, get out of the way. Front 5 of Central doing a great job drive blocking these North Kingstown front 4. Linebacking crew's going to have to get involved here, because at this clip, they're going to end up back in their own red zone with the game on the line before they know it.
Got to keep an eye on the clock. We're under 4 minutes to go. Central with all 3 of their timeouts here. And 2nd down and 4. Rodriguez, handoff down the right side, looking for some room. 1st down yardage and more. Down, nice move to the inside, and down finally inside of the 30 goes Demarion Kine. A couple of nice moves there for Kine.
He is explosive. You can see there, almost breaks it for a touchdown. Luckily, there's some pursuit angles from the North Kingstown defenders, because right here you'll see it, that cutback right there. If we don't have 5 Encarnacion behind him, he is gone and taking the lead for Central here.
Big gainer on the play. Takes it down deep inside North Kingstown territory.
3:25 on the clock. Central's in a good position with their run offense to kind of go at their own pace right now, although he has to be aware of it. 3:15 on the clock at this point.
Ball on the NK 30-yard line. Handoff. First man through, right up the middle, and then finally dragged down is number 54, Mike Torre.
Torre taking 6-7 yards a clip right now on this drive, right when they need it. Central really putting a lot of burden on him to keep this offense moving.
And first down, ball spotted right on the 20-yard line, so the comprehensive community action red zone now for Central. This drive started deep in their own territory on their own 2-yard line, and here they are 20 yards away from pay dirt. And a lead in this game.
North Kingstown secondary has to be aggressive here, come up and help their linebacking crew make plays, although you have to be aware they do have that double pass that they've already used twice in this game.
Hand off, Torre once again, picks up a couple of yards, gets down to about the 18. Clock continues to roll, 2:20 to go.
Young quarterback Avani Rodriguez meets his coach. He's keeping his composure in this big game. First-year starter, like we said, Bishop Hendricken transferred out to Central to take over at the helm and doing a good job helping his team drive the field.
Central holding on to their timeouts here, not wanting to stop the momentum of their drive. Quarterback looking over to the sideline. Now under center. Handoff. And that one goes to Kine. Kine left side.
Yep, Kine off the left tackle. Gain of about 3. Under center, straight handoff.
Ball just shy of the 15-yard line.
Central in a really good spot here.
Clock continues to roll. We're down to 1:15 to go.
You know, it's 3rd and medium, but this is obviously 4-down territory. 2 plays to get this first down.
There's the handoff. Kine, and looks like he's going to come up short. So, you can't take a chance on 4th down here. You got to tie the game, right, Kyle?
Well, they have a really good kicker. We said he's got a really great leg. He's already hit the upright once, but all his extra points have seemed to fly right over these nets that they have behind the goalpost. So, tough decision for Mike Washington here. He'll think it over with his team.
Yeah, going to call it timeout here with 52 seconds, 52.4 seconds to go. Hope you'll stay with us whenever this game is over. We'll have our player of the game. We'll also have trophy presentation to the team that wins tonight's game. And right now, a little bit up in the air. Had a good one here tonight. I mean, if we want to go out, the final game on the FNR schedule, want to go out with a good one, we picked a good one.
This is a great one, yeah. The gutsiest call of all here, because they've had such success with Torre, they're going to have to crowd that box. If they want to go a little play action with Avani Rodriguez, let him throw a corner out here to win this game, I think that has a high percentage chance. I'm not going with the run on 4th and, a long 4, right? So I'm either kicking the field goal or I'm going to fake the run and throw this one to win it.
All right, let's see what he cooks up here.
It looks like their offense is going to take the field. Do you see a kicker?
I don't. Their kicker is number 20, and I don't see him out there. The quarterback coming out. Here we go. This is the play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 4th down and 4 yards to go. 51.9 seconds. Central with the ball and down by 3 points.
We're going to try to draw them off sides here.
Nope, not happening. All right, so another timeout called by Central. Leaves them with just 1.
Yep. They could now send on the field goal unit. Yep, looks like they're taking their helmets off, which tells me, yep, there's 20. There's their field goal kicker. Smart play to try to get them off sides with the 4th and 4. That would have awarded them an automatic first down. You want to at least try your hand at that. So great coaching by Mike Washington, and also for the North Kingstown side to teach those guys to hold their water and not take the bait.
All right, so a little strategy going on here. I mean, really, what do you got to do? Make sure you don't get pulled offside if you're the defense.
Yeah. No, that's easier said than done with that fullback, the way he's been running over there. And
now North Kingstown has 2 timeouts. Let the offense set up and then try and ice the kicker. Call a timeout. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not against it. I never kicked field goals, but I imagine that could be fairly annoying and tough on the anxiety level to be ready to kick the game-winning field goal and then have to wait, another 30 seconds to a minute to do it. But there's 51 seconds left in this game.
Well, there's no kicker out there.
They've got their offense on the field.
This is it for the ball game. And it is now North Kingstown, the Skippers, and their head coach, Dave Georgie, running down the sideline, sprinting down the sideline to call a timeout.
Well, they caught us off guard. I believe they might have caught North Kingstown off guard as well. You thought they're trying to draw them off sides with the offense, and they're going to bring their kicking crew on, and then all of a sudden the offense is back out there in an empty set as well.
So now each team with 1 timeout remaining.
Yep.
What do they do?
I think they're changing their mind again, because I see Ivani Rodriguez on the sideline, so that means that their field goal kicker is likely going out in the field. There's number 20. They don't like that they called timeout. They saw their formation. There's no element of surprise to get coached up, so they might as well kick for the tie here and play for overtime. Obviously, Central down by 3 here. This will tie it up with a successful field goal here.
30-yard attempt. Remember, Mark Santos, the kicker for Central, hit the upright with a field goal attempt early in this game.
Yep.
But he did kick the extra point after the touchdown to tie it here at 7. And now he has a chance to tie this game. Yeah. So the officials.
I don't think they've blown it live yet. He's taking a long walk around around the field.
All right. Make sure the coaches know what is going on. Everybody ready? Let's play.
Let's. Yeah, for some reason the refs haven't blown this thing live. This is icing the kicker as much as anything else, because they can't snap this ball until they've blown it live. Whenever you see that ref standing right in the middle, right near the ball, in between the defense and the offensive line, obviously that ball is not yet whistled live. And finally,
here we go. Evan Soto is the holder. The kicker, Mark Santos. 30-yard attempt. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is no good. No good. Wide left.
Way wide to the left there. Looked like a sidewinding spiral. He had kicked some good ones today. I thought for sure it'd at least have a chance. And the student section for North Kingstown going crazy right now.
Here it is again.
See the replay. Good hold. Man, he just pulled it.
Wow.
They were on the right hash. Ideally, you want to run that ball to the left, get your kicker to the middle field, but they weren't thinking field goal before the play before that. So big break for North Kingstown. They're going to get out of here with 2 missed field goals by Central and 2 hittable ones in order to get this win.
Wow. So victory formation for NK as the clock now rolls. Well, final 30 seconds here. Clock rolling. Victory formation again, and that's going to do it. So, wow, North Kingstown escapes here tonight with a 10-7 win over Central. NK securing the 3rd seed, the number 3 seed in Division I. And here's something you don't often see in high school football. Students rushing the fields. It's been a big night here at NK.